What's going on, boys and girls? Today we're going to be making some kick butt southern greens. Now these greens are a compilation of mustard greens, collard greens, and kale. And instead of using pork, now usually I would use pork in these because pork just really brings out the flavor. We're going to be using some turkey necks in these. And it's a really good, every time I cook these things, I cook them differently, y'all. But they always come out good because I do some things about the same. So here we go. We're going to try to keep this short. Hit that thumbs up. That really sends out the algorithm so more people get to see these videos. And let's get ready to cook some really good greens. All right, here we go, guys. These are the southern greens, and I said it wrong. I think I said kale. These are collards, mustards, and turnip greens here. Anyway, we got some turkey necks here. These are just a value pack of turkey necks. We got some banana peppers, a jalapeno pepper, a bell pepper. All those were grown in my garden or my little potted garden outside. We got a whole onion, got some minced garlic, got some chicken broth, some honey, some lemon juice, some vinegar, some Worcestershire sauce. We're going to use some Tony Chachere seasoning salt, and we're going to use just a pinch of baking soda. All right, let's start getting this meat ready first by putting it in the chicken broth. Alrighty, so we did a rough chop of the onions, the banana pepper, the bell peppers, and the jalapeno peppers, and we're going to saute those. Now I'm using some duck fat to saute mine, but you can use some olive oil or some avocado oil, some coconut oil. You can use some lard, some bacon grease. All right, we're going to give this a nice little stir so it's nice and glistening. This is going to be so good, y'all. So doggone good. Alrighty, so now we're going to let that cook for about 5 minutes or so, y'all. And now put the lid on it. And we want these to be nice and moist here. Translucent is what they call that. You can even brown them if you want to, but we still want them to have some flavor. This is what's going to give these greens some flavor. Now we're going to add in our chicken broth. We're going to put in the whole quart. We're going to bring that up to a boil. We're going to add the turkey necks to this, and we're going to bring this up to a boil, and we're going to let this boil for about 30 minutes. All right, so after about 30 minutes or so, we're going to start adding in our seasoning here. We'll put in a little bit of our Lawry seasoning salt. Going to toss in a couple of bay leaves. Going to put in about maybe a tablespoonful of honey. Gives it a nice flavor right there. We're also going to put in about a tablespoon of vinegar. That's probably a little bit more than that. I actually like the vinegar flavor. And about a tablespoon of lemon juice. We're just eyeballing it, y'all. All right, now we're going to add in our greens. And the bag says they're triple wash, but I didn't clean them. So I cleaned mine. I always do, guys. I don't know. I just don't know. You don't know what people do with stuff in these factories. So I cleaned mine. All righty, we're going to bring that up to a boil. We're going to cook it for about an hour. But midway through, we're going to add in a little pinch of our baking soda. All righty. So we're going to bring those up to a boil just like that as I drop the lid on the floor. I'm bringing that up to a boil, and then we're going to reduce it to simmer. And again, like I said before, you're going to cook it for about an hour. But at 30 minutes, you're going to add a little bit of baking soda to it and add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Alrighty, so it's been about 30 minutes here, y'all. We're going to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Just a splash, y'all, not much. And that's just going to give it some flavor. And we're also well, they say you can add some baking soda to it, and that's to help tenderize the collard greens because they tend to be a little bit harder to tenderize, but these collard greens actually taste pretty good, so I don't think I'm going to add the baking soda to mine. Also, baking soda will also, if you put too much in there, it'll make your greens kind of mushy, and I don't want them to be mushy. All right, y'all. Ribs came out good. You know they're cooked. You know they cooked for 3 hours, so the inside of them looks really, really good. Oh, yeah. Fall off the bone, y'all. Look at that. Yeah. Off the bone. And maybe some barbecue sauce to go with it. The collard greens. I taste them collard greens. They're very good too. They're tender. And I'm calling them collard greens. They're not just collard greens. They're mustard greens, turnip greens, and collard greens. But very good. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment. Hit that little bell to get the notifications, and we're going to eat. Peace.